always customer first. We do a no questions asked warranty in the country, and we sell a product every 5 seconds. I'd say speed over perfection. So whatever you're building, keep on working on it very fast. Make sure that you get to the market very soon, and just enjoy what you do, love what you do what you love. So, and of course, in that process, you will achieve, if not success, happiness, and eventually success is all about happiness. Hi, I am Varun Gupta. I am a co-founder of Boult. We're a leading consumer electronics brand in the country, and I co-founded this with Tarun about 7 years back. And today we're the second largest audio brand in the country and the fastest growing wearable brand in the country. So I'm excited to be sharing my insights with you guys. So Boult, as the word B-O-L-T, or there were a lot of inspirations from the word bold, which of course you know what it means. There's another inspiration from the word B-O-U-L-D, which is a boulder, which is strong, which is huge, which is powerful. There's the word B-O-L-T, which means of course signifies speed, energy, lightning, surprise. So we sort of took some learnings and influences from a lot of these inspired alphabets. B-O-U-L-T, of course, we could not take a special English word because of course it's difficult to trademark that name. So we thought of B-O-U-L-T, and of course that also is an international surname. So we thought it might sound and feel like a little international and aspirational, so that's how we started. Entrepreneurship ka keeda I have been having since about 15 years now. I was the only student in my B school to have opted out of my summer internships and to start my own startup in my summer internship. So I had a hard time doing that. So I was running a startup throughout my B school. Thereafter, did a couple of jobs. Boult happens to be my 4th startup. I've run 3 other startups. The first one didn't make any revenue. The second one made some revenue but didn't have profitability. The third one had revenue and profitability, but finally Boult when it started in 2017, and today we have revenue, profitability and scale. So it's been a long journey. I also happen to be a musician by hobby, and I'm a marketer by my B school degree. I'm an engineer in my undergrad, through my undergrad. I worked for an e-commerce company. I've run a couple of startups, and my last startup was about building brands in the e-commerce platform space. So all of this experience, and especially my love for music and creating something interesting of my own, actually pushed me and catapulted me to starting Boult in 2017. And from there, rest is history, and it's just a dream come true to be living with headphones and making and designing electronic products, not just headphones today, but smart wearables, something which connects everybody. And today we're able to reach out to 2 crore plus households in the country. So it's actually a dream come true. We never imagined or fathomed that this would happen for us. Being an engineer, I was really fascinated with technology. And of course, also in my 3rd startup, I was consulting for a lot of audio companies, a lot of electronic companies. Electronics as a category was and is one of the fastest growing categories across consumer products across the country and in the e-commerce space. So it was, yes, a passion project because I'm a musician. I wanted to build headphones that really stand out from the market in terms of the design, functionality and tech. But of course, a lot of scientific data coming from marketplaces in terms of the growth rates, in terms of the category. So it was both heart and soul and mind coming together in terms of pushing me to start this. So the game changer product for us has been across categories. There have been multiple products. Speaking of true wireless earphones, which is the biggest category for us, we recently launched a product called Z40 Ultra, which is an extension of the Z40 series, which has sold over 1 million units in the country in the last 1.5 to 2 years. And Z40 Ultra is a top of the line active noise cancellation headphone that we launched, and it's doing phenomenally well, and it's getting a lot of love from our customers. In the neckband category, we'd speak about the legendary product called Curve that's been around for 6.5, 7 years now, and it's still been a top seller across all the major e-commerce platforms. It has about 1 million reviews alone across Amazon and Flipkart, and it is over 4 stars. And across smartwatches, again, one of the first few smartwatches that we did was called Drift. It was a TFT smartwatch with Bluetooth calling, and it actually got sold out within 10 minutes. So a lot of these products that carry a lot of legacy value in our catalog and so-called flagships have really done well. But of course, we keep on coming out with newer tech and newer variants of the legendary products that we've sold. We saw a lot of jump in terms of demand, search queries, revenue, and overall traction in this category when COVID happened. Couple of reasons. That people who were working from home, they started consuming the headphones because India being a noisy country and our households are noisy. So people wanted to plug into headphones and so that the noise is cancelled. A, for themselves, and B, for the person that they're speaking with. Secondly, for entertainment, of course, because people were stuck at home, they had to work out, they had to watch movies, listen to a lot of music. Thirdly, education, because of course education and edu-tech and ed-tech as an industry completely blew up during the COVID times. So of course all the students from the schools to colleges, universities, everybody was using a lot of headphones. So be it work, be it entertainment, be it education, be it fitness, for everything there was device usage in terms of laptops, smartphones and TVs. And to consume that content, people needed wearable devices like headphones and also smartwatches. So at that point in time, we saw huge growth in demand and revenue, but that also sort of had a lot of long-term impact because we also got access to a lot of first-time buyers, people who never imagined to use a wireless headphone. And that has seen a lot of repeat purchase, a lot of word of mouth, and that has gotten us great inroads. So it's been a blessing in disguise in that sense. So design for us is in our DNA. That's at the core of who we are. When we started Boult, it was with this philosophy in our mind that we wanted to create products that really stand out from competition in terms of design. Because electronics or any category, thereafter a certain point in time starts getting commoditized where people just talk about features and price. But how do you stand out from the clutter? Because we want to connect with our customers and from an emotional connect. So that happens when you have something special to offer in terms of design or something that you're doing special beyond the functionality. So that's how we started. But today, everything that we do is about design. In terms of our product design, it starts from designing products in-house. I myself work with my product design team to develop products. Thereby it starts with marketing communication, our packaging, our website, our images on the product display pages, our even office, our people, our merchandise, our t-shirts. Everything that we do has design at its core. And when we say design, it doesn't mean what we like. It's a scientific process of understanding what our customer wants. So it's not just what our design team and what I believe in terms of design. Of course, there's a reflection of that, but we always get data, surveys and information and understanding about how customers reacting to our design, and thereby there's a lot of repetitive feedback going into this process in terms of design. So that's how we do it. The idea is to be innovative. The idea is to be ahead of the curve because the world keeps on changing, the customers keep on changing, their expectations from the brand keep on increasing. So we need to keep on innovating, need to stay ahead of the curve, and need to keep on speaking to the customer to take feedback. So that's how we just keep on growing in terms of our design. So speaking of innovation, everything that we do in the tech space at Boult is all about innovation. And how do we define innovation? Innovation is a consistent process of working on technology, processes and design to offer something new to the customer, which he hasn't seen or which is a little different from the normal that he sees in the market. So for us, innovation is a constant process. The idea is to never be complacent and think that, hey, we've launched a really innovative product and we can sit and just wait and enjoy that ride for a quarter. We do about 5+ launches every month. We pick on, and the verticals of innovation that we work on is based on A, design, B, in terms of functionality, and C, in terms of technology. So we have to keep on innovating on all of these three vectors to offer a permutation of these, some newness in any of these verticals or vectors that you might say. And the idea is to keep on offering something new to the customer, because customer is really changing and his demands are growing by the day, and he needs to get something new, because gone are the days when customers buying a product which was launched 2 to 3 years back. He's always looking for something new. So the idea is to consistently keep on innovating, to focus on speed rather than perfection, while of course with consistent feedback from the customers, to keep on bettering products in version 2, 3 and 4. But the idea is to give something new to the customer so that when he knows and he believes and he really resonates with the brand, that when he buys a Boult product, it is actually ahead of the competition. Speaking of the coming years, there's a lot coming in store and we're extremely excited for our future. We have just gotten into offline as a channel, so we're really focusing on that. Audio has been a core category for us, and about 75% of our revenue comes from that. So we're consistent with growth and innovation and R&D in this category. Smartwatches has been a category that we ventured into about 2 years back, so we're growing that category. We're getting into home audio, we're getting into further accessories and Internet of Things as a category. So we're exploring, accelerating our influx into other categories. However, of course, we're not deviating or looking apart from our current categories or the focus in terms of R&D and innovation. So there will be new channels, there will be new geographies, there will be new categories that is coming for us as a company. So speaking of competition, any category in any industry, in any geography of the world, if a category is growing, there are good numbers, there will always be competition. But having said that, we don't look at competition in a negative connotation, because competition, when actually there are multiple brands working very competitively, it actually builds the market and builds an entire case for a customer that it's not just us, but there are a lot of other brands to explore. And that's what actually builds the entire category and creates a lot of interest around that category. Speaking of price points, we have seen India, of course, being a developing country, it's all about value. And in Indian customers, yes, are price sensitive, but more are about value. They're more value sensitive. So yes, supremely high price products in India don't do well, and we just don't want to create products which are just meant for that 1%. We want to make technology, we want to make design, we want to make our functionality and our brand more accessible, and that's how we've been able to reach to over 2 crore or rather 20 million plus households in the country, and we sell a product every 5 seconds. So having said that, but the idea is to consistently keep on offering a lot more within a certain price points. The price points keep on dipping down with every quarter as we see. But having said that, we have to consistently keep on innovating to make sure that we do not cut corners in terms of our quality. Yes, profitability sometimes takes a hit, but of course, we're also parallelly creating a new line of products which are more on the higher ASP side to offer really high-end products to the customers for second and third time buyers for us. So for us, after sales service is all about trust. When a customer puts his trust and monies into a brand, he's expecting a lot more in return. He's expecting a 1-year warranty at least when he's buying a product, and that's what he gets from our brand. There are multiple touch points in terms of how we look at customer service. Our presence across over 200 service centers across every state of the country and every major tier 1, 2 and 3 city across the country. So that's where the customer can walk into a store, actually get his product either repaired or replaced. Secondly, we have an IVR telephony where the customer can reach out to us on calls, they can reach out to us on emails, they can reach out to us on social media, and there's a live chat as well. So we make sure whatever platform the customer chooses to reach out to us, we're always there. The idea is to be always customer first. We do a no questions asked warranty cover. The idea is to also focus on speed, because we cannot be delaying a customer's experience or customer's repair process by 2 or 3 weeks. So customers want instant gratification, they want instant repairs or instant replacements. So the idea is that we always have to be on our toes to make sure that we always live up to the trust that the customers put on us. You can expect some home audio products from us. So watch out for some groundbreaking, earth-breaking, house-breaking, your neighbor's house-breaking soundbars with woofers that are going to be coming your way. So watch out for that. And we're launching very interesting and top-of-the-line true wireless headphones as well. Speaking, I do get jittery or nervous. To be honest, not. The idea is to enjoy this process, and there's no one destination, there's no one day that will truly give us happiness, or there's nothing to be scared of. Of course, there will be competition, there will be newer products, there will be new challenges, the categories can change, the market shares can change, but the idea is to just enjoy the process of making beautiful products to the customers and thereby keep on communicating with them. And when we walk out on the roads and streets and metros and airplanes or anywhere, and when we see, or our employees, hundreds of employees, when they see hundreds of people wearing our products, there's no bigger satisfaction than that. So that's the day, that's the moment, that's what we wake up from the bed every morning for.